72 in a company paying 5% per annum. When its rupees 10 share can be bought for rupees 16 each, find first subdivision his annual income, second subdivision his percentage income on his investment. So what is given in the question? A man invests rupees 3072. That means some investor they have given in this question. Some investor. Some investor is rupees 3072 in a company paying 5% per annum. So rate of dividend is 5%. When it's rupees 10 share can be bought for rupees 16 each. That is rupees 10 share. That is nominal value is rupees 10. Can be bought for rupees 16. That means market value is 16. Nominal value is rupees 10. Rupees 10 share can be bought for rupees 16. So market value is rupees 16. First what they are asking us to find out. First subdivision annual income. So what is the formula? Third formula, annual income is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of one share. Now here we know rate of dividend 5% we know, and nominal value also we know it is 10 rupees. Number of shares is not given in the question. We have to find out the number of shares first and then substitute to find out the annual income. So what's the formula for number of shares? The second formula, you have two formulas there. Number of share is equal to sum invested divided by market value of one share. One more formula is also there, but here in this problem we know sum invested, it is given in the question, and market value also is given in the question. So we are going to use this formula to find out the number of shares. So what is the sum invested? 3072 divided by market value is 16. So this is equal to 192. Do the calculation part, you will be getting 192 shares. The number of shares is 192. Now we have found out the number of shares. Now we are going to substitute in the annual income formula to find out the annual income. Annual income is equal to number of shares. We have found out the number of shares 192 into rate of dividend is 5%. So 5 by 100 into nominal value. Nominal value is 10. So do the calculation part by yourself. I will give you the answer. It is rupees 96. This is the annual income of the person. So this is your first subdivision, annual income. Next, the second subdivision, they are asking us to find out the percentage income. Income percentage. The fourth formula, income by investment into 100%. What is the income? Just now we found out it is 96. Investment, sum invested is 3072 into 100%. I will give you the answer. So try to find out by yourself. 3.125%. So this is an income percentage. Let's see the next problem. This is also very simple. Same like the previous problem. A man buys rupees 50 shares of a company. Rupees 50 shares of a company. That is nominal value is rupees 50 shares of a company paying 12% dividend. Rate of dividend is 12% at a premium of rupees 10. So premium is equal to rupees 10 they have given. So next we have to calculate the market value, and then we have to find out market value of 320 shares. Number of shares here is 320. So they are asking us to find out the market value of 320 shares, his annual income and profit percent. Very simple. So first let me write, a man buys rupees 50 shares. So nominal value is equal to rupees 50. Paying 12% dividend. Dividend is equal to rate of dividend. Dividend is equal to 12% at a premium of rupees 10. Premium is equal to rupees 10 they have given. First let me calculate the market value. Market value is equal to nominal value plus premium. Nominal value is 50, premium is 10, so the market value is 60. Okay. Now, first subdivision they are asking us to find out market value of 320 shares. So for one share, the market value is 60. For 320, just you have to multiply, that's all. Market, first subdivision, market value of 320 shares is equal to 320 is the number of shares, and per share it is 60. So you will be getting 19,200. This is the market value of 320 shares. This is the first subdivision is over. Next, second subdivision, they are asking us to find out the annual income. Annual income formula. First we have to write down the formula. Number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value. Number of share is 320. Rate of dividend is given in the question, it is 12%. And nominal value is also given in the question, it is 50. So the answer you have to calculate. Let me give the answer. Rupees 1,200 is the annual income. Next, third subdivision. They are asking us to find out the profit percent. Fourth formula. So profit percent is equal to profit divided by investment into 100%. What is the profit you have got? Annual income, profit or income or everything the same. It is 1,920 divided by sum invested. What is market value of 320 shares? This is the sum invested into 100%. So very simple. It is 10%. So these are the three subdivisions we have found out. Market value, annual income and profit percent. Now let's see the next problem. A man has 300 rupees 50 shares of a company paying 20% dividend. Find his net income after paying 3% income tax. Now in this problem they are not asking us to find out the annual income, they are asking us to find out the net income after paying 3% income tax. Let me explain how to do this problem. While writing, let me explain to you. It's very simple. Solution. What is given in the question, let me write down first. A man has 300. So number of shares is 300. Number of shares 300 shares he is having. Rupees 50 shares. That is nominal value is rupees 50. Rupees 50 shares of a company paying 20% dividend. Rate of dividend is 20%. Find his net income after paying 3% income tax. So first let me find out the annual income. and then let me tell you how to find the net income. Annual income, very simple. Annual income is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend into nominal value of one share. Now number of shares given in the question, it is 300 into rate of dividend 20%, 20 by 100 into nominal value is 50. So do the calculation part. So you will be getting rupees 3000. So annual income is rupees 3000. So he is paying 3% income tax. So he is getting annual income 3000. In this he is paying 3% income tax. So income tax is 3% of his income. 3% of his income he is paying it as income tax. It is 3% of his income. 3 by 100 into of his income. How much is the income? 3000 is his income. So he will be getting rupees 90. So he is paying income tax 90 rupees. Annual income is 3000. So he is paying 3% income tax. So rupees 90 he is paying income tax. Now tell me, what is the net income? Net income is annual income minus income tax amount. So he is getting annual income 3000. In that he is paying 90 rupees as income tax. So remaining income, that is a net income, is how much? We have to see 3000 minus 90, it is 2910. This is his net income. This is the way you have to calculate the net income of a person. Next problem. A man invests rupees 8800 in buying shares of a company of face value of rupees 100 each at a premium of 10%. If he earns rupees 1200 at the end of the year as dividend, find, first subdivision, the number of shares he has in the company. Second, the dividend percent per share. So what is given? A man invests 8800. So sum invested is amount invested or sum invested. Sum invested is equal to rupees 8800 in buying shares of a company of face value of rupees 100 each. Face value, that is nothing but the nominal value. Nominal value is equal to rupees 100. If we at a premium of 10%, that is premium is equal to 10%, that is 10% of nominal value. How to calculate this? 10 by 100 of nominal value is 100. So this is equal to rupees 10. So premium is rupees 10. Next, market value we have to calculate. Market value is equal to nominal value plus premium. Nominal value is 100, premium is 10, so market value is rupees 110. If he earns 1200 at the end of the year as dividend, that is his income. Dividend is income. Dividend or income or returns. Income is rupees 1200. He is earning 1200 at the end of the year as dividend. First they are asking us to find the number of shares he has in the company. Number of shares. We have two formulas. First formula, sum invested divided by market value of one share. Sum invested is given in the question, it is 8800. Market value of one share, just now we found out it is 110. So you'll be getting 80 shares. So this is the first subdivision, number of shares. This is the first subdivision we have found out. Next they are asking us to find out dividend percent per share. This is also very simple. We'll use the formula which we know to find out annual income. Annual income is equal to number of shares. I'm going to use this formula because I know annual income 1200 I know, number of shares just now we found out, rate of dividend is given in the question. Rate of dividend we have to find out. Rate of dividend we have to find out into nominal value. Annual income is given in the question 1200. Number of shares just now we found out it is 80. Rate of dividend they are asking us to find out. Dividend percent per share. Rate of dividend they are asking us to find out. Into nominal value 100. So I have to find a rate of dividend. Let me keep one side. Remaining let me take to the other side. $1,200 divided by 80. I am bringing this side. It comes to the denominator into 100. 8 1 times 8, 15 times. So it is equal to 15 by 100. So it is 15%. So rate of dividend per share is 15%. Next problem. By investing rupees 7,500 in a company, paying 10% dividend, an annual income of rupees 500 is received. What price is paid for each of rupees 100 share? So what is given? By investing rupees 7,500 in a company, that means sum invested is rupees 7,500. Sum invested is equal to rupees 7,500. Paying 10% dividend. So rate of dividend is equal to 10%. An annual income of rupees 500 is received. So annual income they have given. Annual income is equal to rupees 500. What price is paid for each of rupees 100 share? Rupees 100 share, that means nominal value is equal to rupees 100. What price is paid for? What price is paid for means they are asking us to find out the market value. What price is paid for each of rupees 100 share? That is, this is a nominal value of a share. What price is paid for means they are asking us to find out the market value of the share. To find, so if you understand the question, it is very simple. They are asking us to find out the market value. So how to calculate the market value? We know sum invested is equal to number of shares into market value of a share. We know this formula. In this formula, we know sum invested, we know is given in the question. Number of shares we doesn't know, we have to find out. So using this formula, we can find out the market value of a share. That is, market value of a share is equal to sum invested by number of shares. I have to find out number of shares. So there's two formula given in the book. Number of shares is equal to sum invested by market value or total dividend by dividend. But here we have to see what is given in the question. Here we know annual income nominal value we know, rate of dividend we know. So using these three things, we can find out the number of shares using the annual income formula. Annual income is equal to number of shares into rate of dividend. So what is given in the question, based on that we have to find. If we have to use all these values to find out the unknown value, that is number of shares, into nominal value of a share. Now let me substitute. Annual income is 500. Number of shares we have to find out, into rate of dividend is given, it is 10 by 100, into nominal value, again it is given in the question, it is 100. So number of shares, if I bring this 10 this side, it is 50. Number of shares is equal to 500 divided by 10, which is equal to 50 shares. So we have found out the number of shares using the annual income formula. Next we have to find out the market value of a share. Market value of a share is equal to sum invested is given in the question, it is 7,500 divided by number of shares, just now we found out it is 50. So you will be getting rupees 150. This is the market value of one share.